السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا
وعليكم
ومرحبا
السلام.
بكم. أهلا أهلا ومرحبا بكم في هذا الدرس الجديد, this new lesson. And like I promised you last time, inshallah, we'll start in the first with this, the ضمائر or الضمائر. الضمائر in Arabic, which mean the pronouns. So today, inshallah, we are going to know about all of the pronouns in Arabic. And like in English, guys, um, الضمائر, or the word ضمير, which mean pronoun, and we have three types of pronouns: المتكلم, المخاطب, الغائب. In English, they are first person, second person, and third person. And here we are gonna to know how can we use every one of them, and not just like the pronoun, we also know how can I use it in the middle of sentence and in the beginning of it. And we will also know how can I use the pronouns of like the owner, and if I want to say my book, your, our, and so on. So that will be so simple and clear, inshallah. In the first, let's know about the three types of pronouns. The first type is المتكلم, المخاطب, and الغائب. So المتكلم in Arabic means the speaker. المتكلم, so أنا متكلم. المخاطب is the listener, the person that I'm speaking with him. So المخاطب is the listener. So أنت مخاطب. So if I'm speaking now with أخ فاروق, I will say أنت because he's مخاطب. So الغائب, he's a person that is not here. Usually الغائب is someone that is not here, and we say هو or هي. And you already know هو and هي before. But like I say, today we will know about all of the types of pronouns. Okay, so here we have المتكلم in the first. I think that's so clear for us. Maybe most of you know أنا, which mean I, and نحن, which mean we. So أنا أحمد and نحن, for example, نحن في الدرس, like we are in the session. And for you, like the second person, when I say like in general in English, we just say you. But in Arabic, we have 5 words that they mean you. In the first, we have أنت, which mean you for singular, like for just like one person, and أنت, أنتي for one person also, but for one female, like one مؤنث. And guys, we said last time male is مذكر and female is مؤنث, if you remember. So أنت for مذكر and أنتي for مؤنث. أنتما, أنتما for two. And I said before in Arabic, in English, we have like one person and we have two or more. What I mean is when I say, for example, he, this is for one person. But when I say they, this is for two or more. Yeah. But in Arabic, it's not like that. In Arabic, I have one person and two persons and three or more. What this mean? This is mean I have a specific pronoun for one person and a specific for two, specific pronouns for three or more. So here we have أنت, this is for one person. أنتي also for one person, but the feminine one, the مؤنث. And أنتما for two persons, whatever they are, male or female, أنتما for two persons. So I can say أنتما ولد وبنت, like boy and girl. أنتما رجل وامرأة, man and woman. أنتما بنتان, like two girls. أنتما ولدان, two boys. So أنتما generally I can use it with male or female, with مذكر or مؤنث. It's same thing. And here we have أنتم and أنتن. By the way, guys, all of these pronouns mean you, because in English, if I say you, I can say you for one person or two or male or female or like plural or singular, it's okay. So, but in Arabic, it's not. So أنتم for group of مذكر, like group of males. So if I have a group of men, I want to speak with them, I say أنتم. And for example, أنتم رجال, like you are men. So أنتن, I think it's so easy, you can guess that. أنتن is of course for female. So أنتن نساء, like you are women. أنتن بنات, you are girls, and so on. So that's so clear now, I think. So أنت one, أنتِ one but مؤنث. أنتما for two person whatever if مؤنث or مذكر. أنتم it mean you but for a group of men. أنتن it's for you but group. I want to say something that's so important. Guys, in Arabic, if I have any جمع like any plural of مذكر, I can use it for group of مذكر and مؤنث together. يعني what I mean is, for example, if I have a group of males and females together, like which pronoun should I use? Should I say أنتم or أنتن? This group now I have a class, for example, and this class has a lot of girls and boys in the same time. I won't speak with all of the class. What should I do? I should use أنتم. So what? Wait, you already say like the class is girls and boys. Yeah, I still say أنتم, and this for every or for any like جمع or like plural in Arabic in generally. So I can use the جمع of مذكر like the plural for male to speak with with group of males and females together. So I can use أنتم to speak with a class that's from boys and girls. It's okay. And I can use أنتم to speak, but wait, this not mean I can use أنتم to speak with females. No, no, no. If I have just like group of females, I must say أنتن. So أنتن if the group is just like females. And أنتم if in two cases, if you have a group of males or a group of males and females together. Guys, please don't blame my whiteboard. Okay, so let's back to this. So أنت, أنتِ, أنتما, أنتم, and أنتن. This is all of these pronouns mean you, but the difference between every one of them it's maybe the number or the gender. So we have number here like أنت and أنتم, both of them for male, but this is for group. This for one male, I mean, and this is for group of males. And we have أنتِ and أنتن, both of them for females, but أنتِ for one and أنتن for group of females. And like we say, when I say group, I mean three or more in Arabic. Because in Arabic, the group is just like three or more. So two persons are not group in Arabic. Two persons is called muthanna. Muthanna, which means two, like from the word, from the number اثنان, muthanna. And if you want to speak with musanna, you say antuma. Okay, what about here? Here we have the third person or like al-ghaib, ضمائر الغائب. ضمائر الغائب, guys, it's speak about, or it's actually, they are also five. And we know in English we have he and she and it and they. But in Arabic we don't have it. And I really say that before, I think it, we just use he and she, like the meaning of he and she, like huwa and hiya. What? So if I want to say, for example, it's cat in Arabic, how can I say that? I say hiya قطة. It's okay. If I want to say it's dog, I say huwa كلب. Got it? So I don't need to use, like, we don't have a word in Arabic that's mean it. We just like use he and she, like huwa and hiya.
Sheikh, I can't
Okay.
see the whiteboard. Your whiteboard is on screen.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Oh, wait.
The whiteboard has a problem now. So change to the whiteboard.
I will open it again. See it now?
Yeah, now.
Okay. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, like we said before, let's like do that quickly. We say أنا and نحن. Sorry, what? We say أنا. Hey guys, please, like mute yourself, please.
Sheikh, you can control the mute, you know. You should.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah. Sorry, Akh Farouk, I muted you.
Inshallah.
Okay. So here we have. Oh, let me close this. أنا and نحن. أنا it's I, and نحن is we. And we have the pronouns for second person or for مخاطب. Like you say, مخاطب is the listener, So we have anta, antum, anta for one male and antum for group of males, and anti and antunna, anti for one female like one muannas, and antunna for group of muannas like group of females. And we have antuma in the middle of them. This is for two males or females, like we said. And we said in Arabic, I have 1, 2, 3. What this mean? One person, two a specific pronouns to just like mentioned to two persons, and the three this mean the group like three or more. So when I say awlad, what's the meaning of awlad? Mean boys. So if I have like two boys, can I say awlad about them? No, that's wrong. If I have two boys, I would say walada. The word walad, which mean boy. Waladan, this is two boys. And awlad, this is a group of boys, like three or more. And this is the point. The same thing for the pronouns. Anta, one. Antuma, two. Antum, three or more. I hope you get it. So the same thing. Anti, one female. Antuma, two females. And antunna, three or more. And so on. And we said also, if I have antum, I can use it for other, like I have other using for it. It's to use it if you have a group of males and females together. Like we say it, our example, if I have a class, this class from boys and girls, and I want to speak with all of the class, I will say antum. I will not say any other pronoun. So here we have the third person, al-ghaib. We already said huwa and hiya, just like huwa and hiya. And we don't have any pronoun in Arabic that's mean it. No, actually, if I won't say it, I just like say huwa or hiya, and depending on if this thing that I mentioned to it, it's feminine thing or like male thing. So here we have huwa for one person, like he, and of course this is for male, and hiya for female. You already know that. And huma, it's the same thing like this, by the way. Huma for two males or females, no difference. So you can say huma Maryam wa Ahmed. So this is Maryam female and Ahmed is male. So you just like say huma, it's okay. Huma Maryam wa Fatima. And huma Farouk wa Ali, and so on. So this is for males or females, guys. So, and we have hum, it's mean they. And of course, when I say hum, I mean three or more, like group of males, three or more. And hunna, and by the way, we have shed the hair like hunna. So it's group of females, like three or more females. And the same thing for antunna, by the way, it also has shed up with the noon. You see, antunna, like that. Okay. So let's do the next. So, huwa, hiya, huma, hum, and hunna. And this is the pronouns when if you have it in the beginning of a sentence. Like if I want to say, for example, anta Farouk, hiya Fatima, hum rijal, hunna nisa, and so on. It's okay. But if I want to say, or if I want to use all of these pronouns in the middle, we have, of course, other words to do that. Like, you know, we have you. This you in English, we can use it in the beginning or in the middle. What I mean, when I say like in the middle, I mean, for example, if I want to say like I speak with you, for example, so with you, how can I say that in Arabic, like with you, like that? In this case, in English, just say you, like you use it also in the beginning. You say you are something, but in Arabic, it's not. But before we start in that, we want to know something. Now, guys, we are gonna to know how I can say my and how I can say me also. How I can say us, how I can say our, how I can say
Please mute your mic.
Abdul Qayyum. Yeah. Abdul Qayyum, can you please mute yourself?
Right.
Sheikh muted.
I did that, but he still like open his mic again. Okay. So let's back. I said us, and our. Can you mute yourself, please? أخ عبد القيوم. So I'm sorry for that, guys. So if I want to say, like, for example, his or him, I think you know what I mean in English. Like, for example, I say like his book or with him, for example. How I can say that? So the point here in Arabic, it's the same thing. What I mean is, يعني when I say my and when I say me, to say my and to say me, you use the same thing. You use the same letter. You just add ya in the end. So if I want to say my book, the word book which means kitab. If I want to say my book, I will say kitabi with ya in the end. And if I want to say min, like from me, I will say min from and minni. Okay. So if I want to say min, which means from alone, and if I want to make it like from me, I'll say minni with ya in the end. So the same ya in the end, you will use it to say me or my. And this is for all of the others. يعني if I want to say أخذ القيوم, your camera is open. سبحان الله. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So if I want to say me or my, I use the same word. If I want to say like his or him, I use the same word. If I want to say like their or them, I use the same word. So generally, the same thing for all of that. For like, if I use the pronoun for like the owner, like someone that he's like he had this thing. So I won't say, for example, his book or his or her bin or like your anything like your phone or my laptop and so on. All of that, we add something in the end of the words. We know that. But also, if I want to say I'm speaking with you or with me or with him or with her or with them, you also use the same word if you want to say like their something or her something and so on. So let's like discuss that. Here in this photo we have ya in the end, like we say, which mean my. We already know that. But also ya in the end mean me. So if I want to say my bin, I will say قلمي. And if I want to say with me, I will say معي. معي. مع, which mean with, by the way. So معي, it's with me. Okay, again. So if I want to say my thing, I will just like add ya in the end of the thing. And if I want to say with me or like something to me, I will also say or add ya in the end. So my and me is the same thing in Arabic. Okay, the same. Let's do the next. We have نحن and na in the end. So na in the end, which mean us or our. So if I add us, if I add na in the end, this maybe mean us or our. Oh, by the way, how can I make difference between that? Of course, by looking at the meaning of sentence. يعني, for example, if I say قلمنا, so this mean our pen. قلمنا. Of course, it's not like bin us. It's not, no, of course, no. So قلمنا, it's our pen. But if I want to say like معي, معنا, this is with us. Like we say مع, which mean with. So we have now na in the end mean our or us. I hope this is clear. And for the next, the other ضمائر, like the other pronouns, we have kaf in the end with fatha. Like all of us know kaf in the end with fatha mean your. But it also mean you in the middle. Like if I want to say, for example, with you, I would say ma'aka. And here we have lam before the thing. I would say lam, which means for something. So if I want to say for you, I would say laka. For you. If I want to say, this is the word maktab, which means disk, by the way. So maktab is disk, like the disk that you put the books in it. So this is disk because it's called maktab. It's like the word kitab, by the way. So maktab, if I want to say mak, like your disk, I would say maktabuka with kaf in the end. And if I want to say for you, I say also laka with kaf in the end. So here we have you and your, both of them, but I mean you in the middle. So don't confuse between you in the beginning of sentence and you in the middle of it. So if I want to say like you in the middle, I would say kaf, or I will add kaf to the word, like whatever the word that's before that, I will add kaf to it. So if I want to say, for example, for you, I say laka. I want to say, for example, with you, I say ma'aka. From you, I say minka, and so on. What about if I want to say like your thing, but for female, or with you, but for female, I would say ma'aki. With you, but for female. For example, minki and laki, like for you. So this is generally how can you use that, or like how can you say it? So the same thing for antuma, I use kuma in the end of the sentence. So I say maktabukuma, your desk. Hey, kuma mean two, by the way. Two for males or two for females, whatever. So when I say هذا مكتبكما, this is your desk. It means هذا مكتبكما. Kuma. Why I say kuma in the end? Because I mean it's for you, both of you, for two persons. Whatever these two persons are male or female, no different. Like it's exact like antuma. But antuma in the beginning and kuma in the end of sentence, and it's also mean you in the middle. When I say, for example, I'm speaking with two persons now, and I'm saying, for example, for you. So if I want to say for you, I say lakuma. If I want to say with you, I say ma'akuma. If I want to say from you, I say minkuma, and so on. The same thing with antum. With antum, you add kum in the end. So kum in the end, which means your, but for group of males. So if I want to say, for example, your class, I say faslukum. Your desk, maktabukum. Your bin, qalamukum. What about if I want to say you in the middle, like for you, for example, and I mean now for you, like for group of males. So I say lakum, from you, minkum, with you, ma'akum, and so on. The same thing for antunna and kunna. You will ask kunna in the end to say your, but for group of females. So you say ma'a kunna, with you, lakunna, for you, and min kunna, from you. And also I say maktabu kunna, your desk, faslu kunna, your class, qalamu kunna, your bin, and so on. So generally, you in the middle or your, they are the same thing. And every one of them will depend on which number that you mean and which like gender that you mean. So next we have huwa, I mean like the ghaib, the third person. So if I want to say, like, like actually we did that in the third unit, I think, or the second one. No, the second one. Oh yeah, the unit of family. When we say waliduhu, when we were speaking about the family tree of the Prophet, we say waliduhu, his father. So if I want to say his I would say ha in the end, and walidatuhu, his mother. Sorry, yeah, walidatuhu, his mother. So this is his also. But what about if I want to say like her father? I say waliduha in the end. Sorry, waliduha, with ha in the end, but ha and alif, I mean. So here we have that. who or ha was ضمة. When we added this mean his something. So his phone, هاتفه. هاتف is phone in Arabic. So if I say his phone, I say هاتفه. His desk, I say مكتبه. His pen, قلمه. I hope it's clear. So if I want to say, for example, hair something. So her phone هاتفها. Her desk مكتبها. Her pen قلمها. And hair, or I mean his, is the same meaning of him also. So if I want to say, for example, from him, I would say min who, from him. If I want to say for him, I would say lahu. If I want to say with him, I say ma'ahu, and so on. So him and his, they are the same meaning. And in English, we have hair and hair also. We say like with hair or hair book. So the same word in English, you say hair if you want to say hair book, and you say hair also if you say with hair or from hair. So it's also in Arabic the same thing. So ha in the end, when I say, for example, with hair, I would say ma'aha, from hair, minha, for hair, I say laha, and so on. And if I want to make the opposite, if I want to say, for example, his like her phone, I say hatifuha, her disk maktabuha, her bin qalamuha, and so on. And the next we have huma. And by the way, this is so easy because you just like need to add the same thing in the end. So huma mean they, and huma mean their, and huma mean them also. Can you imagine that? So huma her, and hum and hunna. Huma, it's mean they or their or them for two persons. And hum mean their or they or them for three or more males. And hunna mean their or their, they or their or them for three or more females. I know maybe it's confused, but it's so simple. If I want to say, for example, they are Ahmed and Maryam, for example, I would say هما أحمد and Maryam, or Ahmed and Maryam. If I want to say their book, so I would say, but I mean their book like for two persons. Yani this book is for two persons. I won't say their book. I would say كتابهما, هما. I will add huma in the end of the word. If I want to say for them, like I did this thing for them, for example. So how can I say that? And I mean, when I say them here, I mean two persons, like two. So I would say lahuma, like for them, like lahuma. And if I want to say like from them, but for I mean two persons, I say minhuma. If I want to say like with them, I mean two persons, I say ma'ahuma, and so on. What about if I mean more than that? If I mean like three males, for example. In this case, I say hum. So I say lahum, which mean for them, but here it's mean for group of males. And if I say, for example, lahum, or I mean like minhum, this means from them. And that's actually having a lot of Quran. The word hum, we have it really a lot in Quran. For example, we have rabbuhum. Rabbuhum is like their God, rabbuhum. And if I say, for example, لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. So لهم here mean for them, you know. So and also هم هم رجال, for example, they are men. So هم mean they or their or them for group of males. And like we said, of course, if you have a group of males and females together and you want to mention to them, you also use hum. Okay, I hope it's clear. So then we have hunna. Hunna, it's for group of females. And it's the same thing. If you want to say they for group of females, you say hunna. If you want to say their for group of females, you say hunna. If you want to say them in group of females, you say hunna. But guys, don't forget, if I want to say they, I will add it in the beginning of sentence, like they. But if I want to say their or them, I will add it after the word. And when I write that, I will add it. يعني, for example, let me write that. So when I say, for example, they are girls, I say هن بنات. This is they are girls. So what about if I want to say their girls? يعني I mean their girls, like we have, for example, a group of women, and I want to say like their girls, or like their, like the girls of this like group in anywhere example. So I say بناتهم. So I will add whom where. Sorry. I mean here it will be بناتهن because I mean group of females. So بناتهن. Okay, I want to say, for example, their house for a group of females. I would say بيتهن. You know the بيت, which mean house. So I say بيتهن, which mean their house. بيتهن, their house. So if I want to say their or them, I will add the hunna in the end of the word, and I will connect it to the word like that. But if I would say hunna, like they, I mean they, in this case, I will just like add it in the middle, in the beginning of sentence, and also I will not connect it with the next word, whatever the next word is word. So I say hunna banat. So I will add banat alone and hunna alone. Hunna nisa, women. The same thing. You write this alone and this alone. So don't forget that, please. I hope this will be clear for you, and of course I will send this like teacher for you. If you have any problems before we start, or any questions before we back to our unit, please tell me. Okay, no questions. That's great. Now let's back to our unit, our book, Al-Arabiyya Bayna Yadayk. After we know all of the pronouns right now, and of course I will send the photo for you. Let's back to this. So in the book here.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الشيخ يا شيخنا.
نعم تفضل. شيخنا here, by the way, هو شيخنا, this means our sheikh, شيخنا.
نعم هكذا.
Yeah.
الآن عبد القيوم يتكلم.
نعم أهلا بك يا أخي.
نعم أهلا بك يا شيخنا.
أتعبتنا. Do you know what the meaning of أتعبتنا?
لا شيخ.
أتعبتنا, like you make us tired because you keep opening your mic when I'm like explaining.
سبحان الله شيخ.
هنا say أتعبتنا, this is the verb. هنا say
نعم
أتعبتنا,
شيخ.
this is the verb.
أوكي ما شاء الله.
Do you have any questions,
عبدنا
my brother?
نعم شيخ.
Do you have any questions?
Oh no, please. I really enjoyed the teaching today. Wallahi. It means I've missed a lot. Yeah, thank you very much. جزاك الله خير يا شيخ.
الله يحفظك, بارك الله فيك.
آمين شيخ.
Okay, let's continue. So,
No.
if you don't have any question, please mute yourself. And let's continue. So here we have the last حوار that we did it last time. It was about, by the way, if you don't remember, we have our unit is about الجو. And now it's like the winter, so I think it's like so good unit to speak about الجو. So الجو, of course, is the weather. And this is, by the way, the الوحدة العاشرة, so the 10th one. And here it's the first حوار that we already did it when we spoke about الجو, the weather. And this حوار was like between الزوجة and الزوج, like the wife and the husband. And we have some words that's so important. It was about like دافئ. We have فصل الخريف, like the season of خريف. And السماء, sky. تمطر is raining. مبتل, like something wet. And يخرج, like go out. في الخارج, outside. And السوق, the market. And ترك, to leave something. And مظلة is the umbrella, مظلة. And يبقى, to stay in place, like يبقى, like I for example, أنا سأبقى هنا, I will stay here. So غدا here we have أمس is yesterday. and اليوم, if you don't see that, أمس is yesterday, and اليوم is today, and غدا is tomorrow. So أمس, اليوم, غدا. اليوم هو السبت. or أمس, or by the way, أمس is mean, or the same meaning of البارحة. So أمس الجمعة, وغدا الأحد. Got it? So غدا is like tomorrow, and الجو is the weather. So then we have the next حوار between Hassan and Badr. I want one of you, please, to read it with me. Or if like we have two of you that they want to read, this would be great.
I'll read it, Sister Yasmin, if nobody will.
Yes. Yasmin. Who else want that? Yani, is there any person that you want like share with us, please?
Only thing I'll say, Al-Ja'u باردٌ في Chicago.
نعم الجو بارد.
شديد.
نعم بارد جدا.
باردٌ جدا.
Aha.
Sheikh, I can read also.
Okay, أخ فاروق. Okay, so أخ فاروق, you'll be like Hassan, the blue one, and أختي Yasmin, you'll be the yellow one.
Yes.
So,
So let's
Bismillah.
start, أخ فاروق.
Sheikh. Assalamu alaikum. Ya baridun ana.
Not
Wait, ya
Barid.
Badr.
Ya Badr.
Badr is the name of someone.
Yes. Sheikh. Okay. Ana Hassan. أتكلم من لدن
London. You know London?
London. من London. Yes.
Yeah.
نعم. Yeah.
وعليكم السلام يا حسن. كيف الجو في لندن؟
الجو. You know الجو?
كيف الجو
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
في London, yeah.
Can we do it maybe 2 in 1?
Sorry, أخ Abdul Qayyum, what do you say?
Now I said, can we do it? One will take Hassan, one will take Badr. Like, I don't know if I'm getting it right.
Okay, can you just like wait until they finish and you can speak about that?
I mean, can we make it this way, Hassan and Badr?
So they are already doing it. Like أخت Yasmin and أخ Farouk is doing Hassan and Badr now.
Okay. Then I also need a
Badr.
Okay.
Okay.
You can do the next if you want.
الجو بارد في لندن. هذا فصل شتائي.
كم درجة الحرارة في لندن؟
تحت صفري. كيف الجو في الرياض؟
كان الجو حارا وهو الآن معتدل.
كم درجات الحرارة في الرياض؟
درجة الحرارة 20.
هل ستقضي مطلة في
this عين.
sorry. هل ستقضي عطلة في لندن؟
لا. سأقضيها في تونس إن شاء الله.
أقضيها في تونس إن شاء الله. Okay, thank you. And now let's start this حوار between Hassan and Badr. And Hassan يعني in country and Badr is in other country. Okay, so Hassan says السلام عليكم يا بدر. أنا حسان أتكلم من لندن. So السلام عليكم يا بدر. أنا حسان, like I'm Hassan. أتكلم. Oh, by the way, if you don't remember yeah, when I say yeah, like oh Badr, like when I call someone I say yeah Badr or yeah Farouk, yeah Muhammad, yeah Ali, and so on. So السلام عليكم يا بدر. أنا حسان أتكلم من لندن. أتكلم, the verb أتكلم is mean to speak. You know, when I say يتكلم or أتكلم or نتكلم, this means speak. And like you know, guys, when we mentioned to the فعل مضارع before, when we say أتكلم with ألف in the beginning, this means I speak. When I say نتكلم, this means we speak. When I say تتكلم, this is you speak or she speak. She speaks. And also we have يتكلم, which means هو, like يتكلم, like he speaks. So here he said أتكلم. So of course you say أتكلم like أنا أتكلم من London. So I'm speaking with you from London. So I speak from London, or I'm speaking from London. And I think you already know London, like the normal, like the famous city. Then we have وعليكم السلام ويا حسان. وعليكم السلام يا حسان. كيف الجو في London? And I think we know from the last حوار what the meaning of كيف الجو, like how is the weather. كيف, which means how, and الجو is the weather. So كيف الجو, how is the weather. Where في London, so in London. So how is the weather in London? So he's asking about what? The weather. So Hassan said الجو بارد في London. It's bad, it's cold. هذا فصل الشتاء. This is فصل الشتاء. this is the season, like the winter. So هذا فصل الشتاء. Then Badr said كم درجة الحرارة في لندن? يعني what is the temperature, you know, درجة الحرارة. So yeah, في لندن he said تحت الصفر. It's under zero, it's negative. So تحت is under or blue, and الصفر is zero. So تحت الصفر is under zero, so it means like, or blue like zero, it means like it's negative something. So تحت الصفر. Yeah. كيف الجو في الرياض? And how is the weather in Riyadh? Like Riyadh, he's the other person, I think it's Riyadh السعودية, so in Saudi Arabia. So كيف الجو في الرياض? بدر said كان الجو حار, it was hot. كان, here it's a verb which means was or were. In general, it's mean like the verb to be in the past, okay? So كان الجو حارا, it was الجو, it was like حار. And by the way, guys, I already say like before, if you remember in the last like I think in the first session in this course, when we like open the whiteboard and we spoke about the جملة الفعلية and جملة اسمية, if you remember, I said this will be so important in the future. If you have a جملة like sentence, it maybe will be like اسمية or فعلية, which mean it maybe will start with اسم like noun or start with فعل, and that's so normal in Arabic. Because in English, I can just like start with the subject, but in Arabic, it's okay. I can start with the verb, it's okay. So here he say kana, so he start with was, and then al-jaw. So he mean al-weather, like the weather was hot. But here he say was the weather hot, like, you know, he said it like that. But this is sentence, not a question. So كان الجو حارا. So the weather was hot, حار. وهو الآن, and it's now معتدل, like it's normal, like it's not cold and it's not hard. Yeah. So كان الجو حارا وهو الآن معتدل. Okay. So this means like in London it's so cold, but in Saudi Arabia or in Riyadh it's not cold and it's not like hot. So then Hassan asked كم درجة الحرارة في الرياض? The same question, كم درجة الحرارة. By the way, if you remember, we say كم before, which mean how many or how much, if you remember that. So كم درجة الحرارة, how, or like what is like the درجة الحرارة, like the temperature.
The temperature.
Yeah. درجة الحرارة في الرياض. So Badr say درجة الحرارة 20. By the way, guys, 20 here is Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So 20, this maybe about maybe 70 Fahrenheit or something like that. So درجة الحرارة 20. So it's actually for you, I think this is hot, not just like معتدل. So درجة الحرارة 20. Hassan said هل ستقضي by the way 20 is 20 if you do remember the numbers. So Hassan said هل ستقضي العطلة في لندن? يعني هل, if you remember, of course we say هل before, which mean any yes or no question, you must put هل in the beginning of it. And here هل is, we can translate as the verb, like the helping verb in any sentence. So, or I mean in any question. So I say here, for example, هل ستقضي, which mean do you. And let's say in the first, what this, we have seen in the beginning. Seen here, which mean will. So here, which mean we say will you, and تقضي, the verb تقضي, to spend. So will you spend العطلة, the holiday, العطلة في London? So will you spend the holiday in London? Yeah, you just like you will like spend all of it, like all of the holiday in London, or you will like go to some place. So here he said هل ستقضي العطلة, which mean will you spend العطلة? And wait, why I say will and why I say like you? Where is you and where is will? Actually here we have seen in the beginning which mean will, and the ta in the beginning of فعل مضارع which mean you, because we say it before. If I say تفعل, like تأكل, which mean you eat something. If I say تشرب, you drink something, and تقضي, you spend something. So ستقضي, this is will you spend, this question. So will you spend the holiday in London? And of course we have the word عطلة, which means holiday, and العطلة is the holiday. So will you spend the holiday in London? So then he said, or Badr said, لا, no, لا. سأقضيها. And now let's look at this. He say أقضيها. This is a really long sentence in English. This word, this is just this word, سأقضيها, in English mean I will spend it. Just this mean I will spend it. Now let's try to discover where is I and where is will and where is spend and where is it. So sa, which mean will, of course, and the alif in the beginning, which mean I, and أقضي, this is the فعل, أقضي, like spend, and ha in the end. We just spoke about it right now. We say ha in the end, which mean like hair for female, and we say it in Arabic. We don't have any word that mean it, so we just look at the word or the thing that we want to say, like hair or like anything. I would just like look at it. If it's feminine, I would say ha, and if it like male thing or like with مذكر, I would say who. So and because of the word العطلة here has ta in the end, like feminine ta in the end, so it's feminine word, like it's مؤنث. For this reason he says سأقضيها, like I will spend it. He mean العطلة. So he mean I will spend العطلة, like I will spend the holiday. But he just like say ha because he didn't need to say the holiday. He just like I will spend it in Tunis. Tunis is like Arabic or like Muslim country. It's like Tunisia, I think, in English. So سأقضيها في تونس إن شاء الله. So لا, no. سأقضيها في تونس إن شاء الله. Like I will spend it in Tunis إن شاء الله. So don't forget, I can make a lot of things from just like one word, or like I can make actually one sentence from one word, like سأقضيها here. sa, which mean will, and like سأقضي, like أقضي, which mean I spend, and سأقضيها in the end, which mean it. So I will spend it mean سأقضيها. So I will eat it, سآكلها. I will drink it, سأشربها, and so on. And of course I can say I like سأقضيها or سأقضيه. This depends on if this thing that I mentioned to it is مذكر or مؤنث. I hope this is clear. If you have any question before we go to the next one, you can ask me, of course. Okay, let's review something is here. So here we have أتكلم, the verb أتكلم, which means to speak. So أنا أتكلم. So also we have we already said before كيف الجو, which mean like how is the weather, but let's mention to it كيف الجو, it's like how is the weather. So كيف الجو في لندن, كيف الجو في أمريكا, كيف الجو في Canada. This is generally when I want to ask about الجو. So if I want to, for example, تروح ياسمين, I would say كيف الجو في شيكاغو, and she would say الجو بارد جدا. So then we have here الجو بارد, the word بارد, which means so cold, and we already mentioned to فصل الشتاء, which means the season of الشتاء. And also we have here درجة الحرارة, temperature. Well, did we skip anything here? No, it's okay. Okay. So درجة الحرارة, the temperature, and كم درجة الحرارة, like how is it, like or what is it? So then we have تحت الصفر, like below zero. الصفر is like zero, and تحت is below or like under something. So تحت الصفر, like below it. So كيف الجو, the same thing we have كيف الجو to mean like how is the weather in الرياض. Then كان الجو حارا, the word حار, it's hot, and معتدل, it's not like hot or cold, so this is معتدل, like it's normal. And then we have الآن, by the way, which mean now. I think we mentioned this before, الآن, like something that's happened now. And of course we have كان, which mean was. So like I said before, we can start the sentence with the verb, it's okay. So here mean الجو كان حارا or كان الجو حارا, both of them is correctly. So الجو كان حارا, which mean the weather was hot. And then we have كم درجة الحرارة again في الرياض. درجة الحرارة 20. So this is Celsius, by the way, don't forget. And Hassan says تقضي, the verb تقضي, which means to spend something. So I can say تقضي or أقضي or يقضي, and we already have أقضي here. So when you say سأقضيها, like I will spend it. And also we know العطلة, which means holiday. So then we have I think just it. And don't forget ha in the end, which mean it, like, but for female, like it's mean it, or like generally in Arabic, like I say, we don't have like synonym for it, we just say her or him. So it's mean her for like سأقضيها, I spent her, like, or it. So next we have the next حوار is between, oh, don't forget to do this. Oh, by the way, this is a word here. So حار, بارد, معتدل. فصل الشتاء يتكلم, speaking or talking. And درجة الحرارة, temperature. And then we have تحت الصفر, under zero. And then we have يقضي, like to spend the time with any person. And then we have حوار between who and who? Khalid and Hazim. This حوار between Khalid and Hazim. Let's see what will happen in it. So أخ عبد القيوم, do you want to read?
نعم شيخ.
Okay. And who else want to share?
I'll read.
Okay. So sorry, who?
Layla.
Okay, أخت ليلى. So أخت ليلى will be like the blue one, and أخ عبد القيوم will be the yellow one. So can you start, أخت ليلى?
Okay. الجو معتدل هذه الأيام.
هذا فصل الربيع.
الربيع.
إذا ربيع.
الربيع.
أوكي، هذا فصل الربيع.
الحمد لله ذهب الصيف وذهب الحر.
وذهب الشتاء وذهب البرد.
أين نقضي عطلة الأسبوع؟
نذهب إلى الشاطئ.
الشاطئ بعيد. نذهب إلى البر.
هذه فكرة طيبة. نذهب إلى البر.
سأحضر الخيمة
خيمة.
خيمة والسجادة.
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 Yeah.
والسجادة. أوكي.
Okay.
وأسرتي
سأحضر
ستحضر معي أيضا.
No, wait. سأحضر here up.
أوكي. أوه سبحان الله شيخ. سأحضر الطعام والشراب. نعم. هل سعيد شيخ؟
Yeah. أخت ليلى, like أسرتي here, the blue one. Okay, so I will read it. أسرتي ستحضر ستحضر معي.
أسرتي ستحضر معي أيضا.
That's perfect.
ما شاء الله.
So here we have حوار between Khalid and Hazim, two friends that they are speaking about الجو, like the weather, like usual in all of the units speak about that. So here we have Khalid say الجو معتدل. And we already say the word معتدل, which means like it's normal, it's not like hot or cold, it's not حار or بارد. So الجو معتدل هذه الأيام, these days. Like أيام is the plural of day, like of يوم. Let me write that. So أيام, we have يوم, which mean day, like one day, and أيام is days. So الأيام, the days. And then we have هذا فصل الربيع. Don't forget, guys, we already like mentioned now to all of the seasons. We have فصل الشتاء.
ربيع شتاء نعم.
Then we have الخريف. فصل sorry, actually after شتاء is ربيع, not خريف. So فصل الربيع.
فصل
And then we
الصيف.
have فصل الصيف, yes.
فصل الصيف.
And then we have الخريف. Actually, let me put it here. And let me delete the word فصل in every one of them. So we have أش. So let me write الشتاء again.
الربيع.
Yeah.
إن شاء الله.
So, سبحان الله. الشتاء, الربيع, الصيف, and الخريف. Why this disappeared? That's so weird.
الصيف. masuk karena. الربيع.
Okay, whatever. So we have الشتاء, الربيع, الصيف, and الخريف. This is all of the season in the year generally. And I don't know, like I think this like PDF like the الشتاء and الخريف. He don't like ربيع and صيف. I don't know why. So هذا فصل الربيع. The الربيع is one of the season of the years. It's after الشتاء. And we have Khalid Sayyid. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Why he's thankful for Allah Azza wa Jal? He say Alhamdulillah. ذهب الصيف وذهب الحر. The verb is ذهب, which mean go, but here it's mean like went, because it's in the Madi, like I said before in the first session. I said we have three types of verbs: Madi, Mudari, and Amr. The Madi is the past, and Mudari is present, and Amr is like a main verb. So the Madi here is ذهب, like something that's already gone, like something that's he went, So ذهب الصيف. And like I said before, guys, in Arabic I can use the verb in the first, and then I use the subject. It's okay. So here he mean الصيف ذهب, like the summer went. It's ذهب. So ذهب الصيف here mean he just like start with the verb in the first, and that's so normal in Arabic. It's okay to do that. So ذهب الصيف وذهب الحر. الحر is like the hottest, like all of this like hotness, الحر, but here it's mean noun, الحر. So ذهب الصيف وذهب الحر. So then he said the other person like Hazim said وذهب الشتاء وذهب البرد. So الشتاء also went, and البرد, like the cold, also went. So no, like it's not cold now and it's not hot. We are in Rabi'a, so it's not so hot, it's not so cold. It's just like normal. It's معتدل. Yeah.
So it's معتدل.
Yeah, معتدل. وذهب الشتاء وذهب البرد. And then Khalid said أين نقضي عطلة الأسبوع. أين, you know the word أين, which mean where, and نقضي, this is the same verb that we use it, if you remember, نقضي, to spend something, like to spend the time. So أين نقضي عطلة الأسبوع. And عطلة الأسبوع here, or the word عطلة, it's mean, or which mean the holiday. So أين نقضي عطلة الأسبوع. So the word عطلة, if you remember the word holiday, but when I say عطلة الأسبوع together, this means the weekend. So this is عطلة الأسبوع, mean the weekend. But if I just say عطلة, this means holiday. Got it? So أين نقضي عطلة الأسبوع? Like where, like where will we, like نقضي, أين نقضي عطلة الأسبوع, or like where do we spend the weekend? So here he said نذهب إلى الشاطئ. And when he say نذهب, did he say we should go to? No. Just say نذهب. Why just say, why didn't say نحن? He just say نذهب because, like, you know, when I say noon in the beginning, this is أخ عبد القيوم, your mic please.
Now, Sheikh, now. Now,
If you
Sheikh,
not say something, please يعني mute yourself.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh yeah, نذهب إلى الشاطئ. We should go to like الشاطئ. And الشاطئ, of course, I think we already mentioned this word before, which means like the beach, الشاطئ. So نذهب إلى الشاطئ. نذهب, don't forget the word نذهب is a verb, which means like the same verb with ذهب. ذهب is ماضي of it, and نذهب is the مضارع. So let's try that. So we have ذهب. عليكم السلام.
شيخ نعم، الآن وقت الصلاة العشاء، لذلك إن شاء الله أذهب إن شاء الله.
تمام. Actually we just like have 10 minutes more, so if you can, like, if the Isha will not gone, it's okay. It's 10 minutes and we will finish inshallah. So if you want to wait, it's okay. If the salah
How many
will,
minutes
like,
كم دقيقة بقي؟
Yeah, it's 10.
10 دقائق؟
نعم 10.
اوكي، لا بأس إن شاء الله. إذا سأنتظر إن شاء الله.
جميل حسنا. So we have ذهب and يذهب. ذهب, it's to like something, like it's went, and يذهب, it's to go, and somebody's like go. So ذهب, for example, محمد ذهب إلى المدرسة. Muhammad like went to school. And يذهب محمد إلى المدرسة, and I can do that. I can say يذهب. I can use the verb in the beginning, guys, because that's so normal thing in Arabic, because we have two types of sentence, the جملة فعلية and جملة اسمية. The فعلية start with فعل, and اسمية start with اسم. And here we have نذهب, we should go to الشاطئ. And he used noon in the beginning because he mean himself, and he mean also the person with him, like his friend Khalid. So نذهب إلى الشاطئ, we like will go to the beach, like الشاطئ. And then Khalid say الشاطئ بعيد. الشاطئ, or the beach, is like so far, it's بعيد. So we should like choose other place. He mean like الشاطئ بعيد, and we are just like in weekend, so we need something that like some place that's near to us. So الشاطئ بعيد, it's far. And we see before, I think we mentioned to this word, like two words before, the word بعيد and قريب. بعيد is something far, and قريب something near. That was in the first course. بعيد and قريب. So الشاطئ بعيد, it's far. نذهب إلى البر. البر, he mean desert. Sometimes you go to the desert and you do camping and so on. So this is البر. نذهب إلى البر, we should go to البر. And we say here نذهب, it's to say or to mention to like both of them, like, or like he and like the Khalid and Hazim. So when you say نذهب, we mean we go to الشاطئ. So we go to البر. البر here is like you see the desert, and some people like go to the desert and like Saudi Arabia and all of these countries to just like enjoy and look at the stars like at night and so on. So نذهب إلى البر. Hazim said هذه فكرة طيبة. This is فكرة طيبة, like this is a good idea. فكرة is idea, and طيبة is like good, or it's nice, or something like that. So فكرة طيبة is good idea. And then he said نذهب إلى البر, like فكرة طيبة. So let's go to البر, like نذهب إلى البر, I'm with you. So نذهب إلى البر. Khalid said سأحضر الخيمة والسجادة. سأحضر with ضمة above the alif. That's so important thing. سأحضر, which means I will bring something. But سأحضر, this is I will come. Wait. What this? So again, we have here two words that they are so important. We have سأحضر, to bring something. So سأحضر, أحضر, This is a verb which means bring. Was ضم above the alif. Okay. But if I say أحضر with فتح above the alif, so أحضر with فتحة here, this means come. So سأحضر الهاتف. I will bring my phone, or I bring the phone actually. سأحضر قلمي. I bring my pen. سأحضر هاتفك. I bring your phone. Okay, what about if I أحضر? Okay, سأحضر. I will come. ستحضر. She will come. سيحضر. He will come. And ستحضر too. The same thing with ta also, by the way. And with ya also. If I use ya يحضر and the ya was dhamma above it, this means to bring something. So he, like for example, if I say for example, هو يحضر القلم. So he like is bringing the pen. Okay. But if I say هو يحضر الفصل, so this means he like comes, like, or like is like, you know, it's coming right now. So generally if you have dhamma in the beginning, this means bring, and to bring something. And أحضر with fatha in the beginning, this means come. So سأحضر, I will bring الخيمة, the tent, الخيمة, والسجادة. Sajada is like carpet, like sajada to like stay on it. So والسجادة, the carpet. So سأحضر, I mean الخيمة والسجادة. And then Hazim said سأحضر الطعام والشراب. I will bring الطعام والشراب, and food. So I bring the الطعام, like the food, والشراب is drink, so or drinks in general. So سأحضر الطعام والشراب, and of course he mean here like the halal sharab, of course guys. So he mean maybe water or maybe tea, something like that. So سأحضر الطعام والشراب. And then Khalid said أسرتي ستحضر معي. My أسرتي ستحضر معي. أخ عبد القيوم, you raise your hand. What do you want? Okay. So أسرتي ستحضر معي, like my family. ستحضر تا with what in the beginning? With fatha. Oh, we say with fatha in the beginning, which mean bring. So sorry, with fatha in the beginning mean come. So ستحضر, my family, أسرتي, will come with me. ستحضر معي. What the meaning of معي? If you remember today, we say مع, which mean with, and معي, of course, mean with me. So وأسرتي ستحضر معي. It will came with like my أسرة, like my family will come with me. And then he said, the other person like Hazim said وأسرتي, and my family ستحضر معي, will come with me. So أيضا, also, and my أسرة also, like my family also will come with me. So generally this is ستحضر and سأحضر. Please don't confuse between that. Yeah, what do you want, أخ عبد القيوم?
Now, Sheikh, I just want to ask if you can also say maybe like in place of the uhdir, maybe you say sa'ati. Like, is it correct,
yes,
or maybe there's a...
Okay, yeah, that's right. The verb, like we have the verb آتي, سآتي, like I will come, and also the سأجيء, the جاء or يجيء. Oh, it's also mean come. يجيء.
No.
It's written like that. Oh, we have ya here, and we have ya here, and jim here. Yaji also mean come, by the way. So, but please don't confuse between أحضر and أحضر something. So سأحضر something, which mean I will bring it. سأحضر, I will come. Okay. So generally, guys, when I say سأحضر, which mean I will bring myself, like I will come. So when I say سأحضر, which means I will bring something, like سأحضر هاتفي, سأحضر قلمي, سأحضر كتابي, you know. So but if I say سأحضر or هو سيحضر, which mean يعني you will bring it yourself, you know. So because the verb come or came, which mean to bring some, يعني to bring yourself, you know. So if you came to some place or like you will go to it, I mean, so this means you will came by yourself, you know, you will go. So or like you came to this thing. So generally it's أحضر also, like the verb bring, but you don't bring like something, you bring yourself. So سأحضر here mean come generally, and سأحضر it's to bring something. This is all that we have in this unit. Let's like review that so quickly. We have فصل الصيف, the summer, يحضر to came, يحضر this like that. He also like mentioned to this point here. So يحضر is to bring something, like for example أحضر الحقيبة, the bag. خيمة is like tent, like you see this, like if you see this خيمة here. And also we have, let's make that bigger like that. We have شاطئ is like the beach, الشاطئ, and البر is the desert, and فصل الربيع, and برد like cold, حر it's hot. And then we have don't forget please to answer these questions. And guys, if you remember that we have now, or we really now finished the second unit. So and or I mean like actually the 10th one, the الوحدة العاشرة, and the second one for this course. So this mean like we said before, after every 2 units we have a final exam. And let me tell you something, because the last PDF that you had it, that all of you had it, that I sent it before, you will find this exam already answered in it. But this one that is the Miss Iman like send it today, this one is like you find it like that. No, like there's no any question that they already answered. So please try to answer this one, and if you want to make sure from the answers, you can look at the other one. But don't look at the other one and say, oh, okay, I got it. So here we have matching. We have like here, like you need to choose the weird word. Like for example, we have خيار, طماطم, بصل, and بيض. So خيار and طماطم and بصل and بيض. So the بيض is the weird thing here. We have قميص, معطف, سكر, and ثوب. All of this closes except سكر, sugar. So the sugar is the weird thing here, and so on. Then we have here like you need to choose, like اختر, choose. So أي معجم تكتب, يعني you write the dictionary or you want it. So to read is wanted. هل تريد شيئا آخر, or شكرا آخر, of course, and so on. So then you also need to do this, and don't forget this, like, so this question is so good question to read the article and also to answer these questions under. It's just like yes or no question, so this will be so easy. But this also like see, or like you test your, you know, your understanding, if you understand the حوار or not. So please don't forget to look at all of these words, and I will send something this will help you. And of course I will send the pronouns for today, the picture of it, so don't worry about that. And that's all what we have for today, and see you inshallah the next week. And thank you for you. And if you have any questions, of course you can ask us in WhatsApp or in the group. So see you inshallah next week, guys. And let's say سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بارك الله